So, so we're wrapping up our show with ladies have the final say. Go ahead, Tina. Anything? And like I said, we can close it with anything. That's this a fun segment where we can say whatever we want that's on our mind and in our hearts.
I'm just gonna say, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, just be true to yourself. Um, I had a situation that happened this week where I learned that I'm my biggest critic, but I'm also my biggest fan, and you have to be true to who you are, what you believe in, and true to your feelings. And everybody's feelings are valid. So go out, have a good time, do whatever you want, but just be who you are, not what you think people want you to be.
I like that.
That is a good
I
point,
know.
and you're right. It does. I agree with you. I am my biggest critic and my largest fan. It's a dichotomy I struggle with on a daily basis. So that is a good point,
Yep.
though. Like we do have to
Yep.
do better for us. Um,
Yep.
Thank you. That's very true. All right, Kate, what is your final say?
Mine is just kind of piggybacking off of her too, is be true to yourself and don't give up. Don't give up. If there's a goal you want to reach or there's something you want to do, don't let anyone else tell you you can't do it. Don't let the world show their ugly face to you and say, no, Kate Elverson, that's not achievable, or no, Kate Elverson, you can't do that. Or don't let anyone make you feel less than who you really are. And always be true to who you are as far as what you're passionate about, what you love about life, and what you love about what you do with your life and everything else, because the world has enough critics. So just shutting out those critics, shutting out the noise, shutting out anything bad, and just being in your own self to say, I believe this because this is because of A, B, and C, and I'm not going to let anyone tell me I can't believe what I believe. Have your beliefs and hold so tightly to them that even if your voice shakes to defend your beliefs, it shakes. Because this last week I've had to battle with people about my beliefs and why I believe them and everything in everyday life. And it's hard because people want to rattle you, want to shake you, want to break you down, want to make you think that what you believe isn't what you should believe and everything. But like, for instance, at Saturday at the tailgate, I had a lady confront me and about a political issues and try to tell me because I believed something that I wasn't loved, I wasn't going to be anything in life and everything else. It was really strange. And I was just like, how dare you tell me that? So, anyway, stick to your convictions, stick to your beliefs. Don't ever give up. Don't ever let anyone tell you the way you believe isn't right. And just be strong, be confident, and be brave to be you. And the rest of the world will follow suit. But don't give up who you are because someone says you can't be.
That's true. First of all, boo to that lady who would come up to you at a tailgate and confront you like that. Like that's just like
Perfect
what?
Overheard
stranger.
a conversation and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna let you talk like
That's
that."
even worse. Like what the audacity of some people. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
especially when you're having your private conversation. I don't know what's up with God. I'm
It's
sorry.
this world we're
I,
living in. It's
I
in
don't
this
know.
like
It sounds like you handled it with poise and grace,
I
and
did.
probably a lot better than I would have.
And that, oh, you should have
So
seen the amount
kudos.
of people with like, it's going to Michigan tailgate
Sorry, you did
during
that.
political season is a nightmare.
Right.
Because everywhere you walk, there's this billboard with
Right,
this, there's
right,
this person
for
with this,
sure.
and
Yeah.
you're
So
like,
I'm
I'm
sorry
like, we're
that
just here to say go blue. We don't care what you're talking about.
Right. I know. So I'm sorry that happened. Like honestly, like the audacity of some people, like, oh God. Especially when it's a perfect stranger, like Tina said, it's like when you're having a conversation, it's just like, oh Lord.
I mean, she
Whew.
was a perfect stranger. I've never met this lady a day in my life. She just overheard me talking.
Wow. Well,
Someone who, like, we were talking about some issues, and she's like, "Oh no, you're not gonna say that."
wow. All right. Sorry,
Okay,
but I'm glad.
Karen.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, exactly, Tina. Exactly.
I heard somebody
Seriously.
say this. If you're going to be a Karen for good, not a
Yes,
Karen for bad.
that's another good point. Seriously, like my final say is embrace your weirdness. I'm wearing a Elvira shirt. I've always loved Elvira and Dolly Parton, and I love how wonderfully gosh and beautiful they both are. They embrace who they are, their weirdness, who they are, their flashiness. They have hearts of gold. So embrace your weirdness, embrace your individuality. Don't let anybody, like, I mean, because we're all kind of touching on that. Like, don't let anybody change who your personality is. Like, push you out of how you feel comfortable. Don't feel peer pressure to change who you are, how you feel, your convictions. There's nothing wrong with being weird. Like, weird is fun. You don't have to fall in line with anything that society is pressuring you to do. But by all means, embrace your inner weirdo. Have fun with it. We've seen that people who have followed their own star, their own guide, have become very successful. So there's nothing wrong with that. So follow your camp, follow your weirdness, and embrace each other. And don't let people force you into a box. Bust out of that box and be okay with that in yourself. Because I'm sure other people appreciate that about you. Ignore the haters and the Karens, and
Right.
just kind of, you know, keep good people around you that embrace you for who you are. So that's my final say. You're welcome, Nicole.
Yeah.
This always does become a therapy session.
And I did forget to say one more thing, if I could add one more
Yeah,
thing.
for
Oh,
sure.
you're welcome.
I don't care which side you're on, whatever you're doing, vote. Vote if you can vote in the elections. Every vote needs to count. That's it.
Thank you, Tina. Good point. Thank you, everybody.
That's my pedestal thing is about voting.
I like it. And you're right. It's important.
Especially if
Everybody-
you're a woman, because we fought hard for those rights.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. And
So, as a women's show, I'm like, women, exercise your right to vote because it took us a lot to get there.
yeah. Yep.
Oh my God. Thank you again. Kate, is always lovely to have you join me on the ladies show. Tina, I'm so happy you came in and you had time because I know you have a
Thank
busy
you.
I know you have a busy
Thank
life.
you.
So
I'm
glad
actually
that
going back to work.
that's what I'm saying. So I appreciate that you took time.
Yeah.
I know how to
No,
be
this
busy
is
work
great. I
day.
had a lot of fun, and thank you for
Good.
inviting me.
You're
And
welcome.
I'm sad that Janae had to work late, but it was fun, and
It was
I'm
fun. I'm glad you were here. I'm sure.
glad I
I'm
could jump
sure-
on.
I'm sure we'll see you again.
Yeah.
And
As
thank you
always,
again.
ladies, it was a slice, and
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
look forward
everybody.
to this show every week. So
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for
Have
watching.
a good night, everyone.
night.
Good night.